If I were you, I will pick up my phone and open my SunTrust Bank account before we get to the trivia of the day. And I'm not saying you should get up and start running helter skelter and looking for a bank to open your account in. The good thing is that you can open the account on your phone. All you have to do is to pick up your phone and dial the number *5230#. I'll repeat that. *5230# and you will be getting your SunTrust Bank account. Remember, if you win our trivia today, from now moving forward, you will be getting some decent money into your account. So go on and get that account ready. SunTrust Bank Fan of the Week. The competition is also still very much on. Today is the final day before we collate all the results and do the draw and announce the winner tomorrow. So you can still reach us on WhatsApp. Put your name in the hat. All you have to do is to go to WhatsApp and tell us that you want to be SunTrust Bank Fan of the Week. And of course, if you're the winner, you'll be coming here on Saturday live to join us on the special weekend edition of Road to Wembley. So the WhatsApp number once again is 0817-313-6193. 0817-313-6193. If you want to be a fan of the week, you should go there and let us know. All you have to do, basically, don't answer any questions, just tell us, I want to be the SunTrust Bank Fan of the Week, and you will be obviously joining us if you're chosen, if you're drawn as the winner on Saturday evening from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So welcome again to Road to Wembley. Remember, you can always reach us at any point in time. All you have to do is to send us a WhatsApp message. Again, the number is 0817-313-6193. So welcome, guys. How was yesterday? Did you enjoy the matches? A couple of matches to entertain us yesterday. Hungary were beaten by Portugal by 3-0. Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a couple of goals for the Portuguese. We also saw France, courtesy an own goal from Mats Hummels, beating Germany by 1-0. Anthony, if you're just waking up and didn't see the match yesterday between Portugal and Hungary, you would say, oh, Portugal were fantastic. What a great start by the champions. But it was anything but.
It was anything but.
If that match had ended in a draw, I don't think anyone would have complained.
I wouldn't have complained, certainly. Because
Portuguese certainly wouldn't have complained. Yeah.
I thought the Hungarians gave a good account of themselves yesterday. Yes, they were a bit defensive and allowed Portugal plenty of possession, but they kept things tight at the back. Yes, Portugal had a few chances of their own, but I think generally I thought the Hungarians were quite decent at the back, and then they were threatening going forward as well. Alam Jalai missed a really good chance, and then they even had the ball at the back of the net in the 80th minute. That was chalked off for offside. But then again, the extra quality that the Portuguese possess just came to the party at the end of the day, and the extra quality is Ronaldo.
Yeah, of course, extra quality can get you past the likes of Hungary and maybe Iceland. But when you start meeting the really big teams in the tournament, I know they beat France in last year's final, but you wouldn't play like that. If you play like that 10 times, you probably win just one or twice, and not win the others, right?
Their run to the final in the last competition was quite weird because they didn't win any group stage match. They went past Poland via penalties.
There was a penalty shootout.
Exactly. So it was a weird run to the finals. And I think, like I've been saying in the build up to the tournament, I think teams are a bit more savvy now. Teams have a bit more about them. And yes, I agree with you. When they get to the latter stage of the competition, when they come up against the likes of maybe France, Italy, and some teams who, maybe even Germany in their next game, who knows, that would not be as wasteful or as reckless in the latter stages of that game as the Hungarians were, I think will be punished. Because the problem I've had with the Portuguese team under Fernando Santos is, yes, he won the competition in the last edition, but it takes away a lot from the forward players. I think that's the major problem with the way he plays. It takes away a lot.
And given the quality they have,
going forward, them play on the front.
But they explain to me why you're playing against Hungary and you're starting William Carvalho and Daniel midfield. Now I'm struggling to make sense of that. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I was pretty surprised as well yesterday. Even when he brought out Carvalho and brought in Renato Sanchez, I was like, I think you should bring in a more attacking player. Well, Sanchez got onto the pitch and actually did the job because the midfield had at least an improved energy. It was making Boston runs and all that. But at the end of the day, like we've noted, that the major problem with this Portuguese side is the manager. The fact that it seems to approach games ultra defensively. Portugal have enough quality to actually, peg an opposition back for 90 minutes. But rather, we saw Hungary for most part of the game yesterday actually have the confidence to attack Portugal. And imagine if that goal wasn't offside. It gives them a reason to even sit back, have all 11 men in the box 18.
Just to add to what Bode said, I think the Portuguese came to life towards the latter part of the game. But in the first half, it was just one attempt on target from Portugal. The Hungarians had more attempts on target. They had more possession as well in the first half. So they started really, really slowly. They started on the back foot, and again, given the players that they have in the attack,
Gideon, anyone listening to Anthony and Bode will conclude that Portugal are not going to win the European Championship, even if they don't win it. But you have to. At least we have to pay our tributes to that man, Cristiano Ronaldo, the first man to play in 5 different European Championships, and also the first man to score 11 goals. Of course, he overtook Michel Platini's record last night with that penalty. That took him into double figures, 10, and then he scored another one to get to 11. Like him or not, you cannot deny the man his records and his standing in the sport. He's definitely one of the greatest ever to play the game.
Definitely. A lot has been said about Cristiano Ronaldo over the years, but you cannot deny one thing, which we can all agree. The man is gifted, probably the best footballer of this generation. 3 goals shy of breaking Ali Day's international goals record. I mean, he's on 106. So, and you feel like this is just the group stages. He can definitely break that record this competition. He broke one yesterday, and it was a fantastic performance. You can say everything you would say about the Portugal game. Yes, they did not play well at the end, but a 3-0 win is a convincing victory anytime, any day. And even taking what Anthony said, that Hungary had more ball possession. Let's not forget they had more ball possession within their own half. So Portugal kept pressing them from. I mean, they were not convincing until those changes were made in the second half. So moving forward in the competition, I mean, the coach can actually look back and be more tactically inclined to get past some of these things. But I feel like Portugal, they have all it takes to go forward. And with the likes, I mean, with Cristiano Ronaldo up front moving for them, I just feel like it might just be theirs to retain.
Now, Anthony, Gideon has told us that Cristiano Ronaldo has 106 goals.
Yes.
Just 3 goals behind Adid's international goal scoring record. Fantastic achievement. But the problem for Portugal is Ronaldo wouldn't pass to anybody again moving forward. Knowing Cristiano Ronaldo for who he is, he's not going to pass that ball again. He's going to shoot on sight.
Well, yes, that's what he is. But at the end of the day, I think Ronaldo, he tends to put the Portuguese team first. True. I think he has that. He might be selfish at club level, but I've watched him many times with Portugal. He tends to always want to sacrifice for his national team, and maybe he won't overdo it. Let's put it that way. You get the feeling that there are certain chances he will get. He will not look at anybody's face.
True. and we can also conclude that there is no chance of Bruno Fernandes taking penalties. Anyway, let's go to WhatsApp. Uche from Agboju says, good morning to you guys. I hope you're safe. Yes, we are. Congratulations to CR7 on his record. The French side are set up exactly as they were in the World Cup. The only differences are Benzema, Rabiot and Kimpembe for Giroud, Matuidi and Umtiti, respectively. They sit back and rely on the blistering pace of Kylian Mbappe. This one here, Germany lost as a result of not having a proper number 9. Müller, Havertz and Gnabry couldn't play that position, so the entire German team, the entire German league could not find a real number 9 for their country's football. So terrible with the street football they play. France were terrible as well. They can't complete passes together, always looking for the long ball. That's Lekon from Ikorodu. Obviously not impressed with the French national team. Alexander Smart Ojirigo says, he's from Shogun by the way. Hello Inspiration FM sports crew. Good morning. I want to be the SunTrust Bank fan of the week. Well done to you. Your name goes straight into the heart. Remember, entries close the moment we leave this studio this morning. We'll be collating all the entries and of course doing a draw and of course picking the winner, and of course we'll announce the winner on tomorrow's edition of the show. So go on to WhatsApp 0817-313-6193 if you want to be the SunTrust Bank fan of the week. Let us know that. Another one here from this is Akim Bidemi from Ikorodu says, good morning, I want to be the fan of the week. He says, what is the name of the bank? Oh my goodness, it's SunTrust Bank. SunTrust Bank. And if you want to get your account opened, all you have to do is to pick up your phone and dial *5230# and of course you'll be opening an account with the bank. So well done to you. We will forgive you and put your name in the hat as well, so you could also be the winner. Make sure you listen in on tomorrow's edition of the show. Let's move on to the other big match from yesterday. France against Germany. 1-0. I think maybe flattered the Germans a little bit, but France, if they had won by 2 or 3, they had the ball in the back of the net a second time, but it wasn't counted because of offside. But I think France were in control of that match, and they were full value for the victory they got over the Germans.
France were in total control. When you look at the fact that Germany didn't really put any foot forward, basically. It was in the second half they started forcing the issue. But at that point, France had gotten their goal, and it was just a case of, okay, let's allow them chase. And for Paul Pogba, what a game he had. It was in his comfort zone, and it seems anytime he wears the French jersey, there's always that something extra. Maybe because he's not been made to do the defensive duties and the rest. And N'Golo Kante as well. He showed everyone where he left off from just the concluded season. For France, generally comfortable win. For the Germans, I'm so surprised. Like I did say earlier, why Joachim Low decided to start Kai Havertz when you had a player like Timo Werner on the bench. Yes, it might not be scoring the goals right now, but it offers you that pace going forward. And I feel for a player like Werner, he would have actually stretched the French defense, because they were very, very comfortable defending everything the Germans brought forward. So for the French side, a good win for them. They could have scored more goals if they beat Profligate. If they beat less Profligate in front of goal. And for the likes of Griezmann, I think he was trying to do too much as well. But at the end of the day,
let's round up the conversation around the matches from last night and around the matches from the opening matches of all the teams. Anthony, we've seen all the teams play now. Everyone has played at least one game. So which team has impressed you the most? And I know you said Italy would win the competition at the start of the tournament. Haven't seen what we've seen over the last 4 or 5 days. Are you changing your mind, or you're still sticking with the Italians to go all the way?
Still sticking with the Italians.
All right.
It was a ruthless performance against the Turkish team on match day 1. Yes, the Portuguese got the same scoreline, but like we've just said, wasn't particularly convincing. That result. The Netherlands scored lots of goals, but they'll be found out by their defense at the end of the day as well. Only the Italians have looked like a team that really wants to take the game by the competition by the scruff of the neck. Scored goals, kept things tight at the back, and they will take some beats in this competition.
All right. Speaking of the Italians, they are back in action today. They take on Switzerland. 3 matches scheduled for today from 2 o'clock. It will be Russia against Finland in St. Petersburg. That's Russia. Wales against Turkey will be live from Baku, Azerbaijan, and Italy will host Switzerland. Well, they are hosting because the match will be in Rome, the Stadio Olimpico. That's the venue for the match between Italy and Switzerland. But Bruno, the Italians to continue their merry ways and get another comfortable win against the Swiss.
Yeah, it might not be.
Can the Swiss make things happen today?
It might not be as smooth as they did have it against the Turkey side, because Switzerland, we know as well, very, very compact. They're very, very compact. They might not score a whole lot of goals, but we know that they will make life difficult for the trial going forward for Italy, the likes of Insigne, Immobile. But one thing about the Italians, and I've noticed ever since Mancini took over, it's a case of when. Like, guys, keep it tight, the chances will come. And once the chances come, convert them. So Switzerland would try as much as possible to be a hard nut to crack later today. But I feel in terms of overall quality in this Italy side, because for a player like Chiesa, he's not even starting at the moment. So they have enough firepower coming off the bench to come hurt Switzerland, and that would be a major advantage today. But at the same time, they need to be careful in terms of set paces when it comes to the Switzerland side. We know Shaqiri can deliver some real dangerous balls. And for Chiellini and his partner, Bonucci, I feel that might seem like the only weak point it is in this Azzurri side, but at the end of the day, they have an all-round quality to get all 3 points.
All right, but Anthony, quickly, one word each on Finland against Russia and Turkey against Wales.
Well, for the Finns, yes, they got that win against Denmark, but mitigating circumstances, I think the Russians have too much quality for this Finland side, and they'll claim the win in this one. For Turkey against Wales, I don't fancy the Welsh team in this competition. I actually think the Turks have more about them. They were poor in that first game. I think they'll show more of their quality against the Welsh team, and I think they'll claim the victory.
All right, let's call this one. All the 3 matches, Anthony, starting with you.
Russia 2, Finland 1.
Okay.
Turkey 3-1 against Wales.
All right.
And Italy another 3-0 victory against Switzerland.
Wow, but Bruno, let's call these 3 matches there.
Italy, Switzerland. I would say Italy 2-0. For Turkey, Wales, Turkey 2-1.
Yeah.
And Finland, Russia 3-1 Russia.
All right, Gideon, finally, who's going to win tonight? What are the score lines?
Russia against Finland, I would say Russia 2, Finland 1.
Yeah.
Wales, Turkey 2-2 draw. And for Italy, Switzerland 3-1 to Italy.
All right, thank you very, very much for all those predictions. More messages coming through. Good win for France. Thank goodness for Pogba, the only player I saw in that game. It was spectacular last night. That's Fee from Alausa. He or she says all out. So, Anthony, are we going to have a team of round one? For me, Netherlands and Ukraine was the match of round one. That's Uche from Boju. Germany will not make it out of the group stage for spoiling my ticket yesterday. That's Don from Lekki.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment and like. Thank you.